Good evening, everybody. It is Thursday night, my friends, and I'm back, and we're gonna jump back in to some iamfuture here, and see what shenanigans we can get up to. Perhaps we shall see in a moment here. But welcome on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all doing well, all healthy, happy, and all those things, kicking butt, taking names, getting things done, and staying healthy along the way, hopefully. So I've been doing a little bit off camera here. I did manage to stream a little bit of this last night when we finished Echoes of the End. But I'll give you guys kind of the full rundown of what I've been doing here. So you're going to see a bunch of changes. Some things have been rearranged and whatnot. And we'll be doing some more rearranging and stuff here. I was perusing the wiki earlier to try to figure out what I need to do for my next progression. And I think I've figured it out. You can see we've upgraded our campfire to a actual stove. We've upgraded some of our storage. We have a storage area network now, so I can actually see all this stuff here. Hey Bob, welcome on in. When will you see your future game? Not for a long time, Bob. I am in the earliest of early stages on that. It'll be years. It'll be years. So yeah, lazy. Yeah, it's hard to sit down and write it when you do coding all day long. It's just like, oh, I don't want to look at another line of code right now. So, I mean, it's a hobby. It's a hobby project. What are you gonna do? Anyway, so I've got the coin generator here. We've got our generator as before. I've put some electrical stuff down, and we've got a charging facility here. We have a minion who's running around now doing some things. And I need to get another connection here for the resource printer, because I had to steal the connection for that to do this. And there's Spring Boot, and there's a question: why don't I love Spring Boot? Because if you try to go off the beaten path, if you try to do anything that they don't prescribe, namely, like for instance, if you're trying to do two-factor authentication, which Spring Security doesn't support yet for some reason, you're trying to do a TOTP kind of thing where you've got like an authenticator app or something. You basically have to go through all the, Spring Boot doesn't help you at that point. At that point, in order to implement that, you basically have to implement all the adapters and everything else that you would have had to do had you not used Spring Boot, right? Because as soon as you take one step off the path that they've put down, it's all manual again. And so you end up biting the bullet. Things end up taking, like, you might spec out how long it's going to take to do something based on how long it took you to do other things in the system. And suddenly now you've got a whole lot of time that you have to account for because you didn't put the steps in at the beginning, and you now have to do it now. It just it ends up, your estimations just end up going out the window. You really can't estimate how long it's going to take to do anything now, because now you're doing all this initial setup work again. Right, so all that initial setup that Spring Boot was supposed to save you from, you end up having to do again, just because you want to do something that really should be standard. There's also a question about the two-factor authentication, because I didn't have any perspective on it. With soft token, yes, that's the one. But it's if you're using Spring Security, it doesn't work. If you're not using Spring Security, if you're using like an Apache library or something, you end up having to go through a whole bunch of steps. And then if you're trying to apply Spring Security to an already existing system, like you already have a database that has a login table and everything else, if you want to change the columns and all that stuff, you end up having to do all kinds of adapter implementations and stuff, right? Because if you don't use the column names that they insist that you use, then you have to go do all this extra work. And so, to my estimation, I mean, granted, I've done a lot of stuff in Spring, so I know what I need to do usually to get a project set up from the beginning. But by my estimation, you end up having all this additional rework along the way that you could just save yourself from doing by just doing it up front. And if you're doing all that additional setup up front, then Spring Boot really doesn't do anything for you at that point. It doesn't save you from anything. Now, and then on top of all of that, Spring Boot has the same kind of documentation problems that main Spring has. Namely, well, actually a little bit worse. Like with mainstream Spring, you'll often come across documentation for older versions that's just kind of still hanging around when you're doing like a Google search or something. And a lot of it, will still work, but it's, there's a better way of doing it now and all that kind of thing. But if you're doing, like, say, the XML configuration, which I know is something they hate people to do anymore, you've got XSDs and stuff that apply to your XML. So you've always got some kind of reference, even if it's not documented, what the calls are that you can use and all that stuff. With Spring Boot, it's all properties files. And it's, what I found is a lot of times you'll see documentation for how to do something, and it turns out that it'll say, use this property to configure, what was I configuring? I was configuring like an in-memory database. And I did the properties that they said, and it didn't work. And so I looked around some more, and then it said, oh, this property is now named this. And so I did that property name. and that didn't work. I did another property name, and that didn't work. And it's just like you end up going into this. You're completely blind because there's no good way of determining, like there's no built-in mechanism for determining like what the syntax is supposed to be, what these things are called, and they change property names like they change their socks, right? It drives you insane after a while. And so you end up doing a whole lot of this, just you end up spending a lot of time just fighting against it rather than just using it. And those are kinds of the things that annoy me about it. And that's why I just kind of avoid it, because it's just at the end of the day, it doesn't actually save me anything. All that setup time. Oh yeah, you can do it in 10 minutes, and here's a command line tool that does it for you in 5 minutes. Really doesn't help you. Especially now that we live in the world of AI tools, where I can just I can just tell an AI tool, hey, write me a Spring configuration XML file, and then I can just go in and tweak it, to what I need. And all that's because that stuff is so well documented. The AI stuff will do it usually without any sweat, or do the Java configuration stuff, and AI can usually handle that too if you do the at configuration classes. So it's just it's a solution looking for a problem. I think it was born out of the time when Ruby on Rails was actually popular, because Ruby, that was their big selling things, that you could just generate all your all your adapters and all that stuff with a command line. And then Spring was like, oh yeah, that's cool, let's do that. And then well, we know what happened to Rails. That was a big mistake, generally speaking. So that's kind of how I feel about it. It just kind of like it purports to save you time, but really it just gives you more headaches along the way. Also, get in touch with documentation. All documentation say you use mock bean, but if you try it normally in your code ID, it will say it's deprecated. You go to a website, it says you have to add new dependencies, but in fact you don't have to do it. Yeah, right. I mean, and that's a function of Spring just being around for so long that there's so much documentation out there that's no longer applicable to it, and that's going to happen regardless. But in that case, it's one of those things where yes, it's going to happen, but I'd rather, if there's some kind of check and balance in place that would help me with it, like for instance the XML schemas or something like that, something that would kind of give me at least a way of seeing that this is a problem before I try to do it. That would be very helpful. And if they have like some kind of, maybe it's just a matter of they need to have some kind of validator that runs that will tell you like, hey, these properties you're trying to use aren't registered in the system, so you must have the wrong property here, or you fat fingered something, or something to that effect. Even if they had something like that would just validate that you've got properties that make sense, that it actually understands and are registered and all that stuff. But until such time as we get that, it's just not, and we're talking about stuff that when it comes to like the initial configuration and stuff, Makito bean, yeah, yeah, it's Makito is the library, right? There's JMock, which was the mock bean, and then there's Makito, which is the other one that does the Makito stuff. Yeah, it's I know that's that's the thing, right? It's yeah. Um, and as I was saying, like we're talking about things like when you're in like Spring Boot is useful when you're first starting up your project, and then after that, it doesn't really have any use. And when you think about it, setting up a project is kind of the first, is kind of a one and done thing, right? So why you need that to only take 10 minutes when you're just going to be done with it anyway? I don't like the savings in time doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Um, and it's not going to do you any favors later on if something if you do need to you do want to add something later on that's going to be kind of low level, right? Well, now you don't know what's happening down under the covers anymore because it's all obfuscated from the because it's all in just a property file. And so now, say you want to tweak something later, good luck figuring out what you got to tweak for it. So, those are my kinds of things with it. It's like I if I'm doing a spring project, it's something that's going to last for a decade or more, right? It's it's something that's going to be ongoing for a long time, and you kind of have to think about like, what's that going to look like over time, you know? Um, are you actually saving yourself some time over the long term, or are you just kind of, oh, I have an electrical cable now. That's good. Get that over here. All right, cool. Got that. Why do you have to rubbish your project with these configuration files if I need just to enable aspects in your project? Well, yeah. So I agree that the Spring XML stuff isn't ideal anymore. I'm using it mostly as an example. There are some use cases where I think the Spring XML is good. For instance, we have a menuing system where all of our pages have to register themselves to see whether or not they appear in our main menu. And doing that wiring in XML is a lot cleaner than doing it as a bean, because there's a lot of properties to set, and like, is it clickable, is it visible, is it all these things, what are the keywords to get to it, all that stuff. So some things make a lot of sense, and we have also like grids and stuff, table grids that are customizable. So it's like doing that customization or doing the defaults for that in XML just makes for a shorter, cleaner, easier to maintain thing. But for like actually setting up the system, like the configuration beans and all that stuff, yeah, all that, I'm trying to get us to move over to doing that all as aspects and just using the Java configuration for it, because that stuff, like, you set that up once, you maybe tweak it at some point in the future, and then you're done. Like, it doesn't save you anything by having that in the XML, except the one argument for having it in XML is if you want to, or if you need to tweak something on a production server without changing your code. But that gets a little bit dicey for other reasons. It's not necessarily the ideal way of going about things anyway. But there is an argument. Like, if you're, for instance, configuring some third-party service, like you have an integration with like a like a third-party search service or something, and you need the URL to be able to call out to, like, maybe different clients have different URLs that they have to call to. in order to be recognized by the system. Something like that. There's an argument to be made to put that in an XML configuration, so that because you can't really, because you need it outside of the code at that point anyway, um, since you're going to be deploying theoretically the same code to 5 different clients, and they're going to have 5 different, um, uh, 5 different URLs to hit, kind of a thing. But that use case is very, very specific, and it's very easy to only expose what you need to expose with that. Also, Spring has the property override thing, which is kind of neat and cool, where you can put stuff in a property file and have it populate a bean for you automatically on startup. So, like, there's ways around that are a little bit cleaner and nicer that don't require the XML, but it's still, there's a use case there still, But yeah, I that's all. That's my thing. That's the only reason I not big on Spring Boot is it's just like it feels like it's trying to solve a problem that you have once and then you're done with it. Like it's not an ongoing, recurring issue per se. They're trying to solve. All right. We need to get some progression here. So after reading the wiki a little bit, because one of the problems I have with this game is it's hard to tell. It's hard for me to know what I need to do to progress, even though they have this up here. It's like all these have the same kind of level of priority. But from what I understand, I need to build a sprinkler in order to progress to something that will help me get scrap metal a lot easier. So that is what we're going to do here. Let's put a sprinkler down there, and then we'll get the parts for it. So I need, and I'm not. It's going to need power, but we'll get to the power. I just need to put it down first to try to unlock this next thing that I really want. Needs an empty bottle. Needs a metal pipe. 4 metal pipes. Okay. And then it needs 2 electrical cable, which is going to be interesting to try to find. All right, I need electrical cable. I need scrap metal. And then I need an empty bottle. And then plexiglass. So we can do most of this. And grab the plexiglass from over here. And then we need 2 electrical cable, and I don't think I have those anywhere, do I? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I don't think I'm going to find any on the ground either. We're going to have to go scavenging for things. So I'll get that done, and then that will unlock the blueprint, I think, for the next thing that will actually allow me to make scrap metal out of biomass, which we have tons of. And that will be very nice indeed. Look around, see if I can find... empty bottle there. See anything? I know there's some wire over there that I can't reach. Maybe I can reach it. Let's see if I can reach it. Damn it. There we go. Just about got it. How much is that? That was just one. Because I need steel saws, and in order to do the steel saw, the only place you can get that, and this is, I hate this, but the only place you can get that is by upgrading your smart tower to level 2, which requires all this metal frame, which is insanity. Pure, unadulterated insanity. Almond milk. Okay. So I'm looking at that because if I could have taken that apart, that would have given me some wiring, but you can't take it apart until you get everything out of it. Alright. So we'll harvest these. And sugar seeds. Go. Just gonna eat this as is. Because we got tons of that stuff right now, so I don't need a whole lot more. Alright. Cool. Cool. What else? That is all filled up. A lot of bright flowers here. I need to... I could go fishing and get some spare parts that way too. I do have this lore that I made. I wanted to see what it would get me. Because it was in the crafting menu stuff. Take that. And Japanese garden is open. Ooh, programmable core and plastic. Nice. Okay. Oh, I never took the sheet metal out of there. This is what I hate. Like, it'll drop the sheet metal off, but if you don't actually pick it up and just move it like 5 inches to the right, it'll pick it back up again and say your inventory's full, which is just really annoying. Okay, programmable core is good. got that. I'm gonna put this other thing. I need those for like minions and other things, so I'm gonna put that in here, just in the fridge, just to just to keep it away from my normal things here. And then let's make a electrical cable. Oh, I need 4 scrap metal. I only got 3. And whatchamadoodles, it wasn't open. All right, let's go fishing and then see if I can get some scrap from this. Also, let's see what we get with this lure here. Oh, whoops. That. Also, I upgraded my inventory slots, as you can see. So we've got a lot more. Oh, so that'll give me small bug item. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned either, but I did manage to make the injector that I needed, and we do have a water pump made. So I've got water pumping up to the roof there. You still have to obviously boil it, but at least it's there, and I don't have to make the trip for it.
Wow.
There we go. There's some scrap metal we need. Alright, some good. Got some more scrap metal there. That's good. Rod back in there. Awesome. That'll let us make this sprinkler, so I can get the next tier of things. We have to water flowers. Oops, let's go. I gotta actually make it. Electrical cable. There we go. Okay, cool. So I have that. It needs power, so I'm not going to move stuff yet, but at least it's there. So now I should be able to get the next level thing. Rotating sprinkler is nothing for you. I need a few things for my luggage, and your drone agreed to bring them to me. See, look at its molecular synthesizer. I brought it back when I used to obsess over all the latest technological innovations. It was advertised as a musical instrument with a transformation function. It turned one material into another. Not only water, but all natural materials go through the cycle. Isn't it crazy? Take it. It's a gift. Alright, that's what I needed, was the molecular majigger. Have you ever thought that the most difficult situations, even when soil is hard to come by, you might still have a surplus harvest? There aren't many hungry mouths around ready to eat from your hand, or even this organic food, but you can use all these homegrown delights to make biomass. Okay. So I can make... so a farmer's table will help me to make biomass, which I do have a bunch of stuff lying around that I'm not using, so that is kind of nice. Okay. Alright, so... new blueprint unlocked. Farmer's table. So where do I... Oh, that's not too bad. Sends crops and seeds through rows of knives that shred, cut, and spin to make biomass. Okay. I'll put that here for now. So I figure out what I want to do. So we need some nails. I have some nails around here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do. And then 4 planks. Awesome. Okay. And I have a ton of the bright flower. So we now have a use for that. Where's the thing at here? We have a ton of biomass too, so not like I'm low on it or anything, but we got it here. Alright. So I got biomass as we need it, which is good to see. Let's go lay some fish. Oh. Excellent. Oh, it took my biomass there. All right, so I got that. Got that working. So then I need the molecular synthesizer, and this needs power as well, because of course it does. Let's put this over here. And we need 3 plexiglass. That's easy enough. What else do I need on that? Alright, I need... Okay, I got all that stuff. Which is good, but we do need power for it. And I need a connection, power connection too for it. It's going to be another thing. Transformer. Tons of transformers. And light bulbs. Okay, and then you need... Oh, this structure isn't powered by electricity? Oh, that's fantastic. Even better. Okay. So scrap metal is just biomass. Awesome. Awesome. I'd like to see it. I like to see it. Put these away and let's grab some of this biomass. Make some damn scrap metal because we need lots of it. Interesting sound effect for it. Okay. Excellent. Put some biomass in there. Cool. So now we've got scrap metal. A way to do scrap metal. Which is fantastic. Put those away. Need to make another. It's getting nighttime, so we need to make another stop weed spray. Get that ready to go. Okay, and then that gives me the parts I need, or some of the scrap metal I need for the Let's make a whole bunch of... Actually, you know what? Let me make another... weed spray there, and then gotta make a whole bunch of metal pipes. Just a crap ton of them. There we go. Grab those out of there too. Cool. Now let's just start making a ton of metal frames because we need all of the metal frames that we can possibly make here. That's 8, so we're still gonna need a bunch more. But so far so good. Yeah. Alright. Would make sense to get some more things here. Let's go do that while we have time. And there we go. All right, cool. And then put all that into metal pipes again. In there, and then we'll have to... So I got 8, and it's 2. So that's... I need 8 more. So I need 2 more metal pipes, basically, right? No, 4. Yes, 2 more metal pipes. I need, and then that'll be good there. Where's our stuff at here? Yeah, all right. We can start. Have a reason to start collecting all the biomass again. I don't have to use up all the blueberries anymore either. All right. Go. Through here. Alright, this one didn't spawn any this time around. Damn, right in front of me, huh? Alright, well at least we're getting closer to where I can finally get that. What's the word I'm looking for? I can finally get to a point where we can maybe start to look at making this riveting hammer. We're getting there. Actually, I have to get the saw blade, which means we need to get this smart tower going. More than anything else, I just need that doing its thing. So I'll just keep making that because we need to get foam panels unlocked, which requires advanced. Which needs memory modules, which we can buy them from that same vendor. We have to buy the saw blade from. So, but it is a lot of money. It's 250, I think, according to Wiki, for the one thing. So we need for the saw blade. So fill our barrels here. At some point. Watch it. I'm gonna refill them, but watch it rain. Watch it rain right now. We'll finish these. Just a little bit. Well, alright, let's just get 2 more. Two more there. Hey, hello, welcome on in. How you doing? Let's do this. Alright, so we got fresh water in our buckets. There. Do much more than that. I can actually have my buddy here. Oh, he has no he has no biomass available. Alright. Let's see. Let's go grab some here. I'll put that in the chest over here. So he has something that he can grab. There he goes. Well, at least you're chilling. It's good at least you can get a little bit of respite from it. Okay. Whatever. So that's done. I need to... What do we got here? Got too much stuff. That's what we got. I'm going to need probably another generator, I'm guessing. Because this one's going to be... Because this one has a lot of demand on it. We're going to have to make... Because we're going to be upgrading this at some point. So... And our buddy's recharging. So let me put another biogenerator down just over here. And we need a bunch of stuff for that. I need 4 of those. I need 1 microchip. I need 10 biomass. So let's see what, can I use these for biomass? I got so many of them. I can't use the worms for... I can use the seeds for biomass. That's interesting. But it has to do 2 at the same time. Huh. I can't use the worms for... I can use clams, though. Let's see. I mean, I have a ton of seeds. More than I'll ever really need. So, it wouldn't hurt to... Let's take the bright flower seeds here. And... I was taking them out of storage. I didn't want to take it out of storage. I wanted to take it out of here. There we go. Turn all this into biomass for us. We're going to need it one way or another. There we go. Okay. I'll come over here and do that. And I need 4 of these. Okay. Got that. Grab this. Okay. Good stuff. I'll put the biomass in here so our robo friend doesn't have as far to walk. And then that'll be, then what do I need to upgrade this? Okay. So I need, that's what I need the foam panels for, as well as the 3rd row of columns. Okay. Should go send our drone off here. The usual. Take all that. Do I really need, I don't really need planks, do I? Don't really need either of those things, honestly. I should probably save my money though. Yeah, you know what? I should save my money. Because we're going to get level 2 and then we're going to get over here. Hopefully. And get the additional stuff that we need. So nothing there. That's is this a no, okay, and please pick this up and put it on the ground up here. So I have it. I need to check on this. Let's get our smart tower going if we can. Man, we still got a long way to go there. It's at 6 right now. Okay. Yeah, like all this stuff is just lying around and I can't do anything about it. I mean, I can cut these up into planks, but It's not like I need more planks right now. Got those. Some biomass there. Can I get close to this? I can. Not close enough to. Looks like there's another level down there. That's why it's so hard to get to this, I guess. Okay. Well, we gotta do here. Let's get those on the ground. What else do I need? I just need this thing to finish, I guess, really. At 7. You need to get me to 12. Because I think everything kind of hinges on that right now. So I just sort of need to wait for it. Should probably cook some meals though, because we're kind of low. Where's the I have a couple drinking water bottles in here, don't I? Yeah. Make some of that coffee thing. There we go. So that gives us, eat some stuff here. Alright. Coffee I'll just put in here. For now, it'll be iced coffee. And let's take that out of there and put the mushrooms in there instead. There we go. Okay, so we got some good food on us right now. So that's working. That guy's all powered up. Yeah, I just need to, because I want to, I guess I could power up the, well, we'll need a, I need a power pole here, don't I? Where's that? Electrical pole. That right over here. That's that. Okay, I just need 2 planks. Oh, should probably gather up all those other planks and bring them back now. All right. So I don't know if I don't think I have any scrap metal here for... I do have a little bit of scrap metal. Want to make... I don't have enough for electrical cable though. Okay. Let's take this. And come over here and make the scrap metal. Oh, it's taking it out of boxes. I don't want you to take it out of boxes. Just take it out of storage. Alright. Good. So... I can make electrical cable. Actually, I need two, don't I? So, from there to there, and from there to there. Good stuff. And then we can move the stuff around it. If I can find my moving thing. Do that. And, oh, I had just enough. How about that? I didn't plan that. I didn't realize I had 9 of them. There we go. And then I need to... Oh, what's that from my bucket? Okay. So that'll get automatically watered, so I don't have to do that anymore. Although, I could set my... Actually, I'll have to set my minion to do stuff there, too. Alright, where's these, Are we getting any guys spawning here, moving around? We aren't, for a change, unless they're all down below. Yeah, it looks like they're all down below. So I don't really care so much for. Alright, well that saves us some parts anyway. Let's go make fresh water here. Our buckets, and we'll put those into here. Good stuff. Some crops to harvest. Okay. Corner's hard to get to. Okay, we got that. That works for me. That away, and okay, we're good there. Alright, so far so good. This guy is done. 11 metal frames. I need 12. I need one freaking more. Alright, let's go make that happen. There it is. It was stuck on trying to do things. Alright, so that'll get us our 12th one, and then I need 3 oil cans, which we'll have to make over here, so might as well do that while we have fire. Okay. 3 oil cans, and I need 2 microchips, which I actually have 12 on me. That's good. So we just need this to hurry up and finish. Uh, 104 on that. I will be really happy when I can make this, because there is a machine that you can make that will cover these things up, and it doesn't destroy them, but it will kill all the stuff coming out of it. The only problem is it does damage the machine, so you have to have it repaired. But since I've got a minion running around, I can. In fact, I should probably build another one. There's an engineer engineer minion that you can tell it to like repair stuff, or builder minion, which I think does the repairs and building supplies. Like you put a blueprint down and he'll run over and do a thing, put it together. So speaking of, because I have another programmable core. I just need 5 more oil cans. You know what? Let's make that while this is still going here. 1. Or not. Okay. There we go. We got this going. Alright, upgrade this puppy, finally. Upgrade structure. Yes, there we go. Alright, let's grab some moolah. All the moolah we've got, because we're going to need it. Let's get this saw blade that I've been pining for forever. Assuming she's open today, which I didn't look at the schedule to see, so we'll find out in a moment. Yep, Tuesday. Bam. Please don't shoot, blah, blah, blah. Alright, trade. Okay, yes. Saw blade. And I need memory modules too. So 1 memory module will take. Fantastic. Alright. Good stuff. Finally. What do we got here to loot? Metal pipes. That sounds fantastic, actually. I will take those. Electronics store. Some kind of weird loot there. Okay. Let's grab this, whatever this is. Visit points of interest. Okay. Crystal ball. And electronics store. Get a microwave out of that. And then the food court we might as well go to because we only have one power left. Alright. Back to home here. Excellent. The microwave will give us some parts too. Wires and stuff that we can use. Okay. Let's pick that up. Take it with us. Alright, good stuff. Now then. Put this down for a minute and disassemble it. Oh. Found some biomass in there. There we go. Got a lot of stuff out of that. Good deal here. Okay. Our inventory is full. Let's put this in the fridge just because I have a feeling it's going to be useful. I'm going to hold on to the memory module for a moment. We'll hold on to those as well. In fact, we'll just eat those. There you go. Alright, and take all that. And then what did I need for the saw upgrade here? I need 3 nails, 5 pipes. 3 nails and 5 pipes. I have the nails. I need 2 more pipes. There we go. Alright, make this. Bam! Finally. So now we can start clearing out some of these here and get some parts out of them. Oh, that is freaking satisfying to finally clear these things up. Alright, so it means also I should be able to get through here now. Cool. Alright, and get that out of there. Get stuff to drill there. Some plastic. Oops, we'll do this first, I guess. go. All right. Whole abundance of metal parts now. There we go, and get some metal rods back. Okay, then now we have access to this area down here. Well, kind of, sort of. Riveting hammer. All right, so we need in order to get past this, we need to be able to fill in the gaps in the roof, which kind of makes sense. I was like, oh, we could sort of get to this other area, but I had a feeling they would throw something else. Another wrench in the works there. Okay. Boom. All right. A lot of stuff right there. We're making progress on all the fronts here. Go. All right, this feels better. We're like cleaning things up. We're getting all kinds of parts that we need. Yeah, in fact, I've got so many, I'm dropping them on the ground. So let's go do this. Put some stuff away here, finally. And put some scrap metal in there, and electrical cable, the nails, oil can, or not the, well, yeah, microchip, not that, oil can. All right, just so I have them somewhere. Put these away. All right, so I need the, well, I need 3 more things here, so do 3 metal frames. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do the 3 because I'm sure I'll need metal pipes and stuff for other things. But that'll get me the towards the second cargo platform. And then what did I need over here? Oh, the foam panels. That's right. So can I, that means I can upgrade this guy now too. Potentially, right? Yes. So I just need, I think I have 2 matrices right now. I need 2 more things there. I should have queued them up. I didn't think about it. I need a matrix. Yeah, I got 1 already. So there's our 3 we need for that. And I need 5 solvent, which I think we have, right? No, I guess not. Alright, that's fine. Oh no, we do. It's right there in front of me. I had 6 already. Oh, that's right. It's alright. This doesn't cost that much to do. And then the memory module, and then I just need 2 metal frames. Actually, probably Should just do that first before I do the second cargo platform. Because it's going to take a little while for this to craft anyway, so why not? What else? I wish I could turn these earthworms into biomass here. Looks like the only thing I could do is use them for bait, and that's it. Harvest our crops here. I'm putting some bright flower seeds down again because I'm just going to use them for biomass, since that's about all they really need it for anymore. Berry seeds there. Okay, and we have a thing to scan, so I might as well do that in the waning moments of this day. A sun hat. Drone mega battery. Minion water carrier. Turns me into a perfect farm helper. It finds fresh water on the roof and waters garden beds. Yeah, I don't really need that with the sprinkler, but you know, it's good. It's a good thought anyway. The own module allows sprinklers to cover a wider area, making a gardener's life easier. So that's actually not all that bad. Minion battery work for 50% longer without recharging. That's also pretty good. I think you can only pin 4 things. It looks like it's killing them off of there. This whole place up. Alright, 1, 3, 4. Take these back with us. Put them away. Man, if you've got OCD, this game would probably kill you. Because you kind of have to leave stuff on the ground all over the place. And I just can't imagine. Cannot imagine. There's the 2 that we need. So let's upgrade that right now. There we go. Alright, cool. So now I can make foam panels that we need, but I want to make the 3 other things as well. Okay, so now I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere for a change. Like every time you do like a little bit of progression here, it's like, oh, I could finally feel like I'm getting somewhere. Alright, so we got that. That metal there. Actually, maybe even navigate a little bit easier now. Especially with these out of the way. I don't have to keep necessarily walking through that door all the time. I can walk around this way now, which is nice. Let's go get into combat position here. Maybe. Alright, this one's sending them out. Alright, nothing over there. Just a lot of stuff going on down below, but again, I don't really care about that at the moment. If I can really clear out that other side there. Go. Completely isolate that thing. Alright, also that means I can get at these, I can finish getting rid of these too. I could maybe move some of my storage over here a little bit, so it's not out in the middle of the road. That would be kind of nice. I think too, if I'm not mistaken, it actually lets me pick up some of these things that grow around, and I wonder if it will permanently move them then, so that I can like put them over here where they're far enough away that it's not going to, you know, cause so much problems here. All right, so got that working for us. This guy finished. I need just one more. That'll frame, right? One more? So two more. No, it's too late now. Because I lost my pinned recipe here. What was I trying to... What was I trying to do? I think I was trying to do... No, this is foam panel. I was trying to upgrade something. Oh, it was the... Can I actually dismantle this? I can. I didn't realize I could get rid of these. This is fantastic. Yes, finally. All right. Now we're cleaning up the place. Was it? It was forecaster module. Ooh, that's kind of nice too. Oh, repairer. Oh, so I need the minion, the repairer minion, which is 2 metal frames and a reactor. Okay. Saw sharpening level 2. Storage filter. Oh, so you can have a minion that will actually sort all your stuff for you. That's even better. Second cargo platform. Oh, I need 3 metal frames and 1 power. Okay. 1 transformer. So that's almost done. But where's the did I do the stuff that required the matrix stuff? See, this is the problem. It popped things off of my list here instead of when I was pinning things. I need to get a whole bunch of plastic over here too. There's that. So I need 1 more metal frame. And then the plastic, let's put a whole bunch of plastic in there and get that going. Because I need plastic stuff for the foam panels, and we need what? 5 for that one. And what did I need for over here? 7. So we're looking at 312 then. If I did my math correctly. 7 and 3 is 10 and 2 is 12. Yeah, okay. So we'll need that going. This is almost done. Grab our money out of there. I need to send the drone off to do some stuff. I also need to get my inventory sorted again. Let's see what else I can put away here. There we go. That's an easier way of sorting it. Let's go send our drone to get some stuff that we can use. He's not open right now, right? So let's get what we can here. Take all that. I don't really need plastic. I don't really need plexiglass either. Let's get the metal rods. There's an amusement park. Nice to meet you. Won't you help this old wizard? Sucked all the magic out of me to top that off. Some rude androids broke my crystal ball and my microchip. And that's not even the worst of it. My battery's about to die, and I've always dreamed of life coming to an end while I'm on stage. Tell me, do you think you could have an old man help an old man? Okay, so he's the one that needs the crystal ball. And crystal ball, microchip, and battery. Okay. Oh, that took me out of it entirely? Okay. I didn't really want to do that, but sure. Actually, I have all three of those things. Well, the microchip I have on me, right? Did I put? I think I put it away. But I can do that. I have two of those things in the fridge. Crystal ball, battery, and microchip. Alright, can help that out. Let's see what we get for our troubles. Watch your microchip, battery, and your crystal ball. Brought this old man back to life. My gratitude knows no bounds. But let's get out of this gloomy place at once. I think I hear chattering fangs of those damn leeches. Those monstrous electrocytes are all over the place. In the grass, underground, by the water. They're in the trees. Let's hurry, my queen. Prepare for takeoff. I guess I'm bringing them back to here. Huh? Yep, indeed. Since the dark aura around this place, I don't like it. My dear friend, we're not talking about your wonderful house. It's that loading platform. You think you could move me to a better spot, preferably one where my chakras could open fully and I could become one with infinity? Okay. Where do I think I have to... How do I have to use the other thing to move them? I thought there was some other menu to move them, but I guess there wasn't. Yeah, no. There's a... How do you move these guys? There was a way to do it, and I forget how to do it now. Defenses... Minions... oh, here we go. It's under the journal for some reason. Okay. There we go. The head of Unicorp, something I'm a fan of hers. Look, I even have a photo. Don't just look alike. You and Director Robin have exactly the same face. Some kind of magic trick? You're the second person who said this to me. It's an honor to be rescued by my idol. I've mentioned huge fan. Okay. Alright. Just do this all by yourself. This is amazing. Whatever. Don't care. So much dialogue. Family. Whole bunch of new tasks. Holy crap, a whole bunch of new tasks. Find 3 games. Talk to Mariquin about the housewarming. Talk to Earl about the housewarming. Okay. Find the Jungo cartridge. Okay, construction kit. Alright, whatever. Playing housewarming party. Are you in? Holy thermostats. The party means a whole crowd of people to feed. This is our chance to show off our skills. We're going to make that, you know, the crowning favorite of every event, the behemoth of food with a capital B, a burger. Okay. Make Earl a burger. New task. You got a housewarming party. Are you in? Diamonds. Found suitable music yet? Record collection. Find a record for Mariquin. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Oh, we don't have any water here. I do have some water in here. I think I filled that myself. That's why. From bucket. Okay. So that's got a lot of stuff in it. Okay, what do we have here? Seeds, lunar tuber seeds. There we go. That, how much is that? Oh, I need 4 of those to give me 1 biomass, whereas the brave flower is 1 to 1. That's okay. Alright, it is what it is. So use these for food, basically, is what they're saying, because I got a ton of them. The impulse minion battery. Do I have... I have the batteries on me. So let's just grab some of that. I have to upgrade that, I think, over in the other place here. Do this and do that upgrade. That's good. And the drone mega battery needs 3 foam panels. So that's... So we're at 15 foam panels now, basically. That's what I need. So we'll make sure we make that. I think that is done right now. Hopefully. Okay. What has this got? So we got our 3 metal frames I needed for something. And then I need 15 foam panels. So start production on that. And what did I need the 3? I think it was something over here. Some upgrade, right? Oh, the second cargo platform. That's what it was. I just need a transformer Bring that over. Man, we can walk around so freely now. It's great. It's so great. Put these back in there. Grab those. See, now stuff is kind of opening up a little bit now. But getting over that hump has been a thing. That's so I keep losing sight of it. Here it is. And then what's the cybernetic hand firmware level 2? Speeds up motor skills by additional 20 to 40% total. Okay, I just need 10 light bulbs. Get all the upgrades as fast and as soon as we can. Grab those. Hold on to everything else for a moment. And also drill bearings level 2. Pretty good. Oh, you know what? The hammer ergonomics, I could have used it too. You know what? I had the 2 matrix in my hand. The 3rd cargo platform only takes 3 more metal frames, huh? I feel like they're tossing me softballs now, which I'm happy about, but still, compared to everything else, how middling and slow everything else has been. This is freaking breeze. Speaking of, I need to make a... What the hell is it at? Another stop weed spray. Yeah, I figured they were going to come for me. Okay. Also, was this lettuce thing there the whole time? Jeez Louise. Didn't spawn anything over here. So we're good from that perspective. Definitely spawning things down here. I wonder, let me test something. If I pick this up. See, I thought it was going to let me pick things up before because it looked like it was doing that. Let's see, it'll let me transfer that. I wonder if... Let me see something here. Let me see something here. Where did other stop weed spray go? Did that just go into the storage of the thing? Oh, yeah, it went on the ground. Okay. Like, where the hell did that go? Okay. I knew I made another one. I'm curious if this works. Because it looked like it works for like regular... For regular things. Okay, so it doesn't work on that. But it works on the biomass things. I can transfer these, but I can't transfer the other things, which I guess makes sense because they don't want you... They want to make it difficult for you. Yeah, so you can't transfer those. Okay. Alright, good to know. We have at least 5 of these yet. We've got 3 of them. Right now. What was some of the... There were a couple... I think there was another... upgrade here I could do. Right now, this takes 7. I've got that pinned already. Forecaster, should get your umbrella ready. Forecast weather 1 day in advance. Okay. I mean, that's also really good. We should just do that. Drill bearings, level 2. Oh, the hammer, ergonomics was the other one. Need 6 nails here. Wait, did I put them in the workbench? Yeah, I have 5. That's pretty good. Alright, there's the 6 I need for that. Microchip I have, and then 10 of that, and then I need these 2 matrix, and I need some of that corrosive slime. Okay. Takes care of that. Oh, I could make 7. I have 5 electrical cables. Let's make 2 more here. There we go. Alright, I can probably knock out all 3 of these then. I need 7 more for the perfect workbench, but that's fine. Make those. Upgrades and forecaster. That one. And that one. And then the drill bearings we can do relatively easily. Storage filter, speed boosts, alternative fuel. You can make it lets you refine more energy intensive fuel. Oh, yeah, you can use bright flowers instead of the biomass, which will help out a lot. I should do that. We need 4 more panels for that, though, which I didn't account for. But sure. And I need electrical things, and I need 5 oil there. I need 7 things for the perfect workbench. Man, this is still going. It's only at 3 there. It's got 4 now. 7. 7 things here. Electrical cables. There we go. And I've got just the 2 batteries. Just enough batteries. Microchips back. I need transformers, so 5, 6, 7, actually exactly 7. Then I need 8 oil cans. I've got 1. So let's go make that happen. Of course, I would come up just 1 short. Of course, I would. Just in there. I need to go fishing. Is what it comes down to. Which I got tons of bait here, so I guess it makes sense to just do it. Let's get these upgrades here done. I can get the drill bearings done at least. I just need 2 more for the alternative fuel. Actually, what was the other one? Was that? And I need panels for it too, so I can't quite do all of it. Yeah, I need the panels for that. All right. So actually, where's the time of day? It's at 10. Yeah, we have a little bit of time to do some fishing, I guess. Try to catch a couple here. This will let me get rid of some of these worms. Yeah, we'll do 9. And keeping on here. Keep on rolling.
Wow.
Do 4 more. I get the feeling like this music track that occasionally plays while you're fishing. I wonder if it's just supposed to be tongue-in-cheek, because it sounds a lot like the Zelda game that we played, the Link's Awakening. It sounds a lot like one of the tracks from Link's Awakening. It has some of the notes to it. It feels like. And I wonder if that is just kind of their little tongue-in-cheek, like, homage or something, or if it was just kind of just accidental. Let's see. So we need to fillet some fish. Let's make the... I need 2 more oil cans. Alright, make those. And then I need these foam panels. So we have 5 for the perfect workbench. So let's get that done right now, because that's important, and I have to plug it into power. So do that, upgrade. Kabam. I think I have to plug it into power. Or maybe I don't. Maybe that's the next workbench up that you have to do. Okay, I was afraid I'd have to, but it looks like no, that's not the case right now. Tool upgrades. So this gets us to the riveting hammer, but I need a fiberglass rod for that, which I believe is just... You actually find this on the roof, which it's not the roof that we're on right now. So we need to get over to it. Diamond saw, multi-drill. Okay, that's good stuff. And we got a whole bunch of blueprints too. Metal barricade. Defend against even the most motivated enemies. Okay, plexiglass. Oh, plexiglass storage blueprint. Finally. Man, we've needed that forever and a day. Let's go see how many blueprints we can take care of here. That electrical thing had 4. So that's good. Whoops, that's not where I want to put that. Put that back in here. With that. Okay, actually I need those transformers. Good, okay. Alright, and then repair station. We can do the anti-parasite spray now, which I assume just does more damage. Solution. So I can make electrolytic solution now from just salt water bottles. Okay, so I don't need to rely on those dropping from killing the parasites. So that's good all around. That there, and then I'd like to move these. So let's go move this. Over there, and we'll move that. Oops. Move this. The wrong button. Next to it, and then we can move these. So a little bit more out of the way. Be quite nice. There we go. All right. That's working out a little bit better. I'm going to keep these things more at bay now. All right, let's get our plexiglass storage for my own peace of mind here. Where's that at? Plexiglass storage, here we go. All right, there. And 2, okay, so 1 of these, and then 2 metal pipes. So we'll go, just grab that. Alright, excellent. Storage for 10. Those in there. And put these away. Damn it, I keep doing that. That away. Okay. So we need 2 more panels for the alternative fuel, but actually the panels that are being done right now are for the for this walkway, 3rd tier of this walkway here. So I need to make sure I reserve them for that, because that's what they're intended for. I need 6 more here we can pick up. And 3 more off the ground. There we go. Now we're clearing this place up a little bit. Looking more respectable. Do I have any water? No, I don't. Let's fill our buckets here and pump some more up. And we'll make some clean water here. Good. I can go put that, go fill this up. Harvest these crops. You can upgrade these beds to electrified beds, which I don't have that kind of power right now. But that basically allows you to grow things that grow at night can grow all day long, basically. Where's my... I guess I must have dropped them all on the ground. Yeah, okay. Dropped them all on the ground there. Come on. Damn things are so freaking persistent, man. I cannot wait until they can get rid of these freaking things now. Because it's just like at a level where it's just annoying more than anything else. Alright, so... anything else over there? I need another storage box just for our fishing supplies because they're starting to take up way too much space here. Let's go small storage there. All right, we should be able to handle this. That and 2 of these. Probably make some stuff on the stove while it still has a little bit of... Oh, it doesn't have any fire left on it, does it? Burger, fish steak. Bread. Do I have the... Oh, I do have the recipe for bread. Okay. I was like wondering if I had that. Need drinking water bottle for that. Okay. This requires coal and stuff. Alright, good to know. Eat all that. Eat that. And that works. And then I've got... We have a little bit of a health thing here. So I have some energizing coffee for that. There we go. That back in there. Okay. Now let's put... this will just be... fishing stuff. Fishing 2, I guess. Where's the other one at? Alright, fishing 1. And fishing 2. Put that. And put that. There we go. Gives me a little bit of wiggle room. I have all these fish flies. You know what? Let's throw another thing on the fire here. Oop, it's raining. That's good. We'll fill up our rain barrels. Okay. Yeah. The only problem is I need more. I should be making more lettuce. More lettuce stuff here because we got so much fish that I haven't put to use. Where is that? Do I have... Where's my lettuce seeds? Yeah, let's do all lettuce here. I don't have to water them because we got rain. So even better. I wonder if that... Does that automatically fill up with... No, it doesn't. Alright. I was kind of curious if that would automatically fill up with the other thing. Also, isn't this the upgraded? Or do I have to build the upgraded? Upgrade. Substantial sprinkler. 4 nails. Okay. Yeah, I figured I'd have to actually click on it and say upgrade, which is exactly true. Okay, so let's go over here while we still have fire. And make this. And then let's make some coal. I'm going to need that a little bit later. Okay. Oh, what was that other... that's fishing 2, fishing 1. Okay. Just making sure. Starting to actually get, you know, dedicated storage things. I guess I can put this this guy away right now. We got 7 panels done. Just apply them to the construction here. Oh, that is all we needed was 7. Okay, now what? Need 6 more panels, go figure. And, alright, so the planks and the other thing we'll just take care of right now. Four planks. So we need 8 planks there. And I need 4 more here. Go. Starting to see what's over there, though, at least. So there's that. And then I need 7 of these. There's 4. 3 more. Good. Cool. And then I need 5, need 6 foam panels and then 5 whatchamajoots, metal frames. So we still got 3 foam panels being made. Which I actually need 4 for the 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I still need 4 for the alternative fuel. But, yeah, I mean, alternative fuel is, I think, is definitely the one we want right now. You know, the sucky part is I can't add to the production queue while it's going, which is just kind of annoying. Okay. Alright, so he's just... There's so, like, you can't get out of that dialogue thing without saying something. Alright, I'll take that. Take these. That crap. Take this down. Alright. So, whoops. Let's pick these up and put them in our thing here. Since we have room now. And you can clean up some more down here as far as planks go. What do I need? So the big thing I want to get is that, let's, should focus on that. What I need for this. Oh, that's right. I can't get the riveting hammer there until I get that. I think I have to get across to that other, rooftop maybe to get to it, and I don't even know if I'll get directly to it or if I have to go through some more stuff. We have some sheet metal over here too. Right up there. Let's cut this down. Get the metal rods out of it. I got tons of metal rods now. We're low on all of that stuff. More planks. Go. New radio message. We got tons of radio messages over there. Don't worry about them right now. Alright, so we got some lettuce there. All these are now grown, right? Cool. Let's replant these ASAP. Oh, I'm dropping them on the ground. Lettuce seeds. Go, and let's put the lettuce seeds back up in there, and keep go back up there. Up. Actually, I should just fill this up. Yeah, because I don't really need the buckets for anything else. All my rain barrels are filled, which is really good to see. There we go. Alright. Now I got lettuce for days. Which means we can make some more fish steaks here and get them just out of my inventory and things. Reduce the amount that I have in there. Nice. Very nice. Let's put those back there. That works. Lettuce leaf up in there. And good. Good things. Good stuff. Fishing stuff here, and that, and that. Okay. All that stuff out of the inventory and eat some stuff here. Electrolytic solution. I don't have room for that anywhere. Yeah, I was gonna say. Alright. So do I have 4 panels here? It looks like this is done. 3 panels, I need 1 more. Takes freaking 3 hours. 3 in-game hours. And it doesn't, the time doesn't progress while you're looking at the inventory of it, which is kind of silly. All right. So, panel. So yeah, I need one more panel for that, and we'll get the alternative fuel done, and then I need 6 more for the. Well, I need 5 other things for the 3rd segment, and then 6 of the panels. So we got a long time to wait on those. What are we doing here? This stuff goes up there. No. I really wish I could pick those up and move them so that they couldn't get near them, but I understand why they've done it that way. It's just really annoying after a while. Make the bigger spray. I need an empty bottle for it. Anti-parasite spray. Giant insects. Okay. Okay, and conquer contamination spray. Oh, this is okay. Electrical cable 8. What does that do? Oh, it's just like a even more stronger version of it, but I don't have the metal pipes to to expend on that. That's a luxury I don't have. All right, so I have that. I'm just kind of curious as to how this does this work on the weeds too? I think it does. I think it's considered an upgrade to what we had. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it does. Barely need to do anything. That works for me. Lasts longer. Stronger. I'll take it. Alright, so we got our foam panel here, and I need, for metal frames, I need, what, 5 of them? Let's do that. No. Okay. So metal frames are being produced. Let's unlock our alternative fuel up here. And good. So now that means instead of biofuel for these guys, we can use bright flowers instead, which we have a lot of. And I can just kind of... Oh, do I have to upgrade them to do that? I think I have to upgrade it to do that, though. Alright. That's fine. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Alright, no, okay. But still, an upgrade would be a good idea eventually. So I can put, like, the bright flowers I have in here. Where else do we have them? A bunch of seeds. We're going to have to create a whole bunch of bright flowers. I think I have them in here. Yeah, I don't need all that. Have in there for safekeeping. And then, yeah, once we get... So this lettuce crop is... Once that lettuce crop is done, we'll switch that over to bright flowers. Just keep making bright flowers until we can't make them anymore. Alright, so all that's good. Plus they're good for the biomass as well, so just constantly making them is a good thing. The farmer minion, I don't know if the farmer minion will I know they'll do some things, but I don't know if they'll oh, we have a solar generator too. Which might be a good idea. Good idea over somewhere. Kind of put it there, I guess. Is that where I want to put it? Yeah, we'll see. Might be... Well, yeah, we'll see. Might be better to put it elsewhere, but... like, it might be better to do that over here instead of the... No. No. Because it's not going to run if it's overcast. That's the only problem. So you can't really rely on the power from it, but whatever. I'm not going to bother with it at the moment. We have bigger fish to fry. Okay, so what do we have down here? Let me cut this. So I'm in kind of choice paralysis now. I've got so many. I've gone from having very little that I can do to now having a ton of things I can do. And I'm not sure where to where I want to start. I do want to create another minion though. Let's do that. Yeah, another minion would be really good right now. So I need the because I picked up another one of these programmable cores. Oh, there was some fish oil in there. Huh. Actually, I think I have room now in the other thing for the fish oil. Yeah, there we go. That works. Put that in there. What does it need? 2 and 4. Okay. So There's 3. And 4. And then 2 plexiglass. And I need 6 oil. Let's make that very quickly here. I had the parts on me. Am I out of spare parts again? No, here we go. Or scrap metal. I keep saying spare parts because it looks like that, but I don't think I needed 6, but let's... That was 5. That's alright. We made 1 extra. Okay, so what is your role? Collector. Small and large resources to your storage spaces. That would be really nice right now. Builder. Engineer. Maintenance on structures. Okay, I already have an engineer running around. So let's do collector. Please go collect stuff for me. Off the ground and put it somewhere. So I don't have to do it. Cookie down there so I know that I have it. And I'm also going to need to make some more biofuel and stuff. Oh, is he's just putting it... Is he just putting stuff anywhere he has space? Oh no, it looks like he's actually putting them in the right spots, I hope. Okay. We got 4 out of the 5 that we need. So let's give it the time that it needs. Another minute and a half. Oh, here we go. So these are harvestable, and then let's plant some bright flowers. God damn it, misclicking. Alright, come over here, and that's not where the bright flower seeds are. Where are they at? Here we go. Fill this up again. Need even more. There we go. Awesome. Okay, those are filled up. Let's go put our lettuce in there. Oh, and we need some food. There we go. All right. That is working well. Okay, we got this, so I need 6 foam panels. Start production on that. Cool. There's that. So we're almost there. The other side, although they're probably going to throw another... I'll bet they'll throw another thing that I have to do. Get over there. It's already been kind of ridiculous as it is. So it wouldn't surprise me if it gets even more so. Okay, and that's all working. This is good. What else do we have here? Take that stuff. Let me try to collect these so that we don't attract the bugs so much. Here as well. Two. Come on. 3, 4 there. Made minions to pick up stuff for me, and I'm still picking up stuff. What was the point? Repairs on those. What I would really like is for if I could automate the drone going out every day and just bring in parts back, because that's probably the more annoying part, is having to like manually select it to go to places, same places over and over again. You know? What's actually eating over there? No idea. Funny thing is, too, even if they don't find anything to eat, wherever they stop for the night is where they end up making a thing. So it really just comes down to you need to build a machine over top of the thing and prevent them from coming out. Okay. We have that. I have that. Alright, good stuff. And this is working for me. Alright. We're at here. We're at 3. Let's grab those and just apply them so I don't use them for anything else right now. Because it looks like there's quite a bit of stuff over here. I think that's the stage, which means I should be able to find the one part that I'm looking for. I'm hoping. Because that'll be huge if I can then start to build mitigation systems for these damn things. Regardless of whether they need to be repaired or not. If I have to run around and repair them, then I have to run around and repair them. Honestly, it's just going to be these two up top that I care about. The rest can sit and wait until later. Yeah, but this one in particular, because it's the closest to my crops, and then the other one just because that keeps spawning things out so often. And then, because we need to build the repair thing too. Actually, is there a repair? There's not a repair station, is there? I think it's just a handheld repair thing. UV tower. Oh, a UV tower burns out weeds and leeches with ultraviolet rays. Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's really nice. And I can afford it. But it's going to need power, I'm sure. Oh, but maybe that's what I can use the solar generator for. Okay. Okay. That would be something worthy of using solar power for. Put this here. Sheet metal, 2 plexiglass. That was on me. I should have read what I had access to. How much sheet metal? 2 sheet metal. There, and I need this, and what's the other thing I needed? Oh, transformer. So that and the transformers. Oh, this over here. Keep forgetting that right click doesn't work when you're not actually looking at the thing. Okay, so we have that. And let's fix this up, or start to fix that up at some point. And I need 4 and 2 and 8. There you go. 4, 2 sheet metal. There's that. 8 plastic and 2 of those monitors. So do that. 2 of those. All right. Excellent. And then I need to make a power wire, electrical cable. And what I'm going to do, actually, you know what? Let's move that over. Where's this thing at? Here it is. move this right there, just for my own edification, and connect those. Cool. All right. Doesn't have a very large. Doesn't have a very large area of effect, though, does it? What if I move that? Can I move that any closer? I can't move it any closer. Okay. Alright, so I can't move it any closer than that, but that should help a little bit. Which is good. Okay. So if I get another one of those over here, that'll help at least keep some of this at bay for a little bit. I mean, I know it's not going to shoot the things at nighttime, probably, because it'll be out of power. But maybe it'll actually bank some power and be able to use it at nighttime? I don't know. Solar generator. Right there, and that, and then the UV tower. As close as I can. Okay. So what do we got here? This takes 4. 5, 6. Okay. Go away. Oh, god damn it. This freaking... Oh, I hate those messages that pop up over the thing. Three. God damn you. Stop putting things on the ground. I'm trying to do stuff. Clear this out. So I can walk through there. Also, is this... So I got the 3 more foam panels I needed. And I need 3 more metal frames. Let's get these going now, since they take so damn long to do. Alright, cool. Got that working. And I want to get over there really quick here, but let's take care of this a little bit. I need more power. I think 3 more of these. I only have 1 more here. Let's go grab some off the ground. I need 2 sheet metal. There we go. I need to repair things. 2 of these matrices. Go. Still probably going to have to defend it because I'll bet that they actually probably do some damage to it. But we'll see. Let's do... Oh, did I use that spray up? I gotta make some more of that spray. Right now, because that is important. Empty bottle to do it. Go. Put that on bar here. There we go. And to grab two things here. Where's my light bulbs and oh, and I need two sheet metal. Was it sheet metal that I needed or yes, it was. I need two plexiglass. Grab that off the ground. Excellent. I don't have wiring though. It's always something. Need to craft some wiring. Go. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Alright, that's already got 46 power, so... How much does this take when it fires off, I wonder? Huh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Night falls here. Is he going to kill them entirely? It looks like it. Nice. Very nice. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. I like it. I like it. Even just for the killing of the parasites at nighttime. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Let's go and harvest our crops here. Alright. And bright flower seeds. Keep replanting the same things right now. Find a couple more here. One, that one. I think I just needed the one, right? else is planted. Okay. Put those in there. Good stuff. How much water? That has no water in it. Alright, now that's full. Okay. And that means we can start, because this is taken care of for now, which is really good. So I can start exploring over here. So I've got power poles along the way. All right. Cut planks, hammer. Give this two things here. Pipes, metal pipes. All right, cool. All right, so what is this? Examine. Oh, that's a Jungo cartridge that we need for the one thing. New item acquired. Oh, here's some fishing wire. Cool. Oh, because there's a fishing area here. Nice. That's what we need for our fishing rod upgrade. Ooh, hot peppers. Cool. Hot pepper thing. And we got the Cosmo Boy cartridge. Okay, so those are the things that we needed for our... for those little quests that we have. What I'm looking for... This spot would be perfect for the stage Prospero was asking for. Just a few more things to check off my to-do list, then I can start getting ready for the housewarming party. Okay. Looking for... Oh, we got some freebies with this. That's good to see. That. A new item acquired. What that was. Also, we're hungry. Let's eat some things. Now, I swore that there was a metal rod back here somewhere. Based on what I read in the wiki, that we can use for our upgrade that we need. Also some free foam. Free plastic bottles too. Did I not? I didn't pick anything up, right? And one of those. Some batteries I can get out of that. Yeah, tell me it's back here where I can't get to it. Is a code there? No, it's got to be... No, because you need to be able to get into here. So it's got to be up here somewhere. This rebar that I need has to be up here somewhere. Because you need it to gain access to the next area. Right, because it's completely cut off from it. Some wiring there. I That's good to have. Crap. Let's pick this up. Take it with us. Like, I see something maybe right there, but that looks like a drumstick, not a thing I'm looking for. Oh wait, let's put this down for a second. Grab some more freebies. And there's a microwave over there to dismantle as well. This down on the ground. Put some of this stuff away. Why did my drone put that in there? That's not where that goes, drone. It goes in the box clearly marked fishing. Damn it, drone. Hot peppers. They're gonna have to go in here, which I don't have any room for them. Which is about the half of it. I guess I'll put them in the fridge. Some hot peppers in the fridge, along with the strong fishing line. Well, you know what, can I just make that right now? Can I just make that upgrade? Yeah, I just need the handmade rod. Actually, where I can pull that out, can I? Yeah, here we go. And good quality rod. Boom. There we go. Put that right back into that spot. Another upgrade done. And I got the 3 metal frames I needed here. And I need 1 microchip light bulb solvent biomass. So 1 microchip. Can I make a microchip? No, I think I have to buy those. Or find them. Well, I mean, there's plenty of stuff I can find them over on the other side there. So I need 2 solvent. I need 20. I need light bulbs, and I need 20 biomass. And yeah, then I just need a microchip somewhere here. Actually, I wonder if I'll get one out of this if I dismantle this. I did get a microchip out of it. Cool. All right, let's do this. Let's upgrade this puppy. Cool. Oh, it's got 2 wiring things now. Awesome. That helps out a bit. I could move these things around and try to replenish that, but I'm gonna be more efficient with it, I mean, but I'm gonna just wait on that right now. Let's get some of this together. Kinds of flowers in there for storage. You can put this back. Electrical cable, some plastic in there. Empty bottles, sure. Yeah, lettuce seeds hanging around. And the light bulb's back in there. Okay. Let's put our transporter thing there. And just hold on to these frames and foam panels right now. Go get this digital thing out of my inventory. Alright, and decoder. What is this? Flashlight. That would have been nice a lot earlier. Oh yeah, I got so many story things here to do, and I'm not worried about it at the moment. Got so much to deal with. Let's cut these up and get this sheet metal over to where it can be useful. Alright. Oh, they actually are picking up stuff off the ground now. Cool. It's good to see. Picking up, he's putting plexiglass away for me. Alright, so that's so much stuff. It's taking his good old time carrying out one piece of plexiglass, but you know, he's getting there. So we have that. Dismantle this. Got the metal. Okay. Yeah. Pump there too. Planks. There's our fishing area. A lot closer fishing area. Battery out of that. Oh, good. Okay, I see what's there. Hot tubs. Eh. Got all that taken care of. Need empty bottles to get rid of these things. Another battery. That's good. I'm trying to see if I can find this thing. Well, hang on a second. So, let me make sure. Let me make sure that I don't have. Yeah, I forgot to move that over. Okay, here we go. So we're looking for the rod rebar or metal pipe, I guess. Not metal pipe. Metal frame. No, I'm trying to do the not the drill. What's it freaking called? Damn it. I guess I gotta go back to the game and look here. What is it? The name of it? Riveting hammer. That's what it is. So riveting hammer. So hammer, simple hammer, riveting hammer. So we need fiberglass rod. That's what it is. Oh, obtained after completing the stage quest, laying on the back of the stage. Oh, so I have to complete the stage quest first, which is throw a party thing. And then it's laying on here. Okay, whatever. Okay. At least I know. Clear out some things here. Party mushroom stew and stuff we're getting. Kind of nice. Out of all that. An almond. Okay. An almond bush there. Getting all kinds of different things. Okay. This is good. What does this one want with me? Oh, I guess I found the record or something. Yeah, give Mariquin her record. Okay. And here's the cartridge. Okay. What we need for housewarming. Stage for performance. Okay. Right. So I got that. Take some of the coffee. Might as well eat the hearty mushroom stew as well. Alright. And I've got no storage for anything anymore here. Just none whatsoever. What's the next upgrade for this guy? Oh, fuel kitchen with grill is just 20 coal and stuff? Alright, well that's not actually all that terrible. Because I have most of that here, right? We need 15 parts, I got that. We need plastic. 15 plastic, I just need a little bit more plastic there. And then 20 coal. So I got 4. I can hear those things just zapping all the parasites, which is really nice to hear. Zapping bugs dead. Nope, not that. See, here's the problem with putting all these together. Is that I'm now clicking on the wrong stuff. Okay. Burning through planks, but you know what? We got a ton of them here. I can put 2 in at a time. Yes, I can. Two more. 2 more. There we go. So that's the 20 I need there. I need a little bit of plastic. There we go. All right, let's upgrade our grill. Nice. A little bit more storage space now. And that means I can put those almonds and stuff here. Almonds, and where did I put the peppers at? Did I put them in one of these boxes? Probably did, unless I'm staring right at them. You gotta upgrade all these storage boxes to get more space in them. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Let's make some baked mushrooms. I can put these up here. I don't want the biomass in there right now. I want that separate. There we go. Put more lettuce in there. Yeah, let's actually make some fish steak. Since we have so much of it. Let's do it now while the going's good. I got a nutritious salad along the way too. Okay, all right. Is good stuff all around here. All right. I'm gonna. I hate to stop right now, but I kind of have to stop right now. So I am going to do that. Before I do, is there anything I can queue up here? As far as like upgrades go. The drone mega battery. Do that. Third cargo platform. The saw sharpening. Minion speed boosts. Yeah, those would be good. And I guess the storage filter too, but, you know. Can only pin 4 things, I think, here. What else do you have to say? I don't know. gotta progress the story, I guess. I'm not really, in case it's not abundantly obvious, I'm not really that engaged in the story. I'm glad there's a story there, but I kind of wish it was more interesting. There's a lot of dialogue that really is kind of overblown and not all that interesting to see. Oh, you know what? Was it seeds? Is that what I picked up? No. Huh. No, whatever. Bright flower. There we go. You need to be filled up. Slightly more. There we go. Yeah, alright, so lots of stuff here. Let's put that away, I guess, again, and Neoprinter will allow me to make memory modules, which we will need. But I need microchips for that. What is that? It's actually not terrible anymore either to do the Neoprinter upgrade. All right, I gotta walk away. Gotta walk away from it, or I'll be up all night. Let's save. And yeah, my friends, that'll do it for tonight for I Am Future, and probably for the week for I Am Future, because I think tomorrow night I will be back to doing some coding. And then Saturday afternoon, probably some coding as well. Saturday night, you know what? Actually, maybe Saturday night we'll do some more I Am Future, since I'm so hooked on it. I know I do want to get back to Plant Crafter as well. But yeah, I'm a little bit hooked on this. I mean, we played Plant Crafter a lot, so it's nice to get like a different thing going here and there, and then come back to it. And we still got a ways to go in Plant Crafter. So I definitely want to get back to that. I love that game too. So it's just a matter of getting back to things. And we're making a lot of progress in this game. This game's taking a long time, but we're making progress in it. So, and I can work on this one like a little bit off camera. I feel like Plant Crafter, one of the things about that is I feel like I can't necessarily work on stuff off camera because it's so interesting. Just like everything you do feels a lot more interesting in that game. Whereas this one, there's a lot of just kind of grinding that's really sort of boring, but in that one it never really feels boring to me, so that's why I like to not do stuff off camera on that one. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, my friends. So thank you so much everyone for watching. Thank you for hanging out, keep me company, and all those things. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or a subscribe that you can spare and maybe toss my way, that would be really awesome and swell. It helps out tremendously, and I appreciate it greatly. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Same old story. Boy finds girl, boy loses girl, girl finds boy. Boy forgets girl, boy remembers girl. And girl dies in a tragic blimp accident over the Orange Bowl on New Year's Day.
Good year.
No, the worst.